Okay. All right, so before I start the intro here, we've got a video of taking the trans stuff apart and putting the new stuff on, and the audio didn't come out good, so I just sped it up. And then what I'm going to do is we'll go over it after I get the stuff installed, but it's pretty much taking the mount for the Challenger off and putting the ones from Holly on it, and then the cross member and all that stuff. But yeah. Okay, so next, we've got the bracket, and this is just for this transmission, and then we have the mount underneath, which I think it's just a GM trans mount. I don't know what vehicle it comes out of, but I'll put the part numbers for both of those. So next would be not the hoop, but this piece. This will actually be the cross member section that'll go up underneath there like that, and then the hoop will sit inside. All of it'll bolt together. But I got to cut the tabs off first. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut these tabs off and go over the vent also. All right, so I've got those things notched off and got them as flush as I could. I'm not gonna go too crazy, but just knocked it off to where it's not all sharp, and looks pretty good. So what I did was also, let me see here. This is an aftermarket vent. This is out of a Chevy transfer case. I'll have to see if I have the part number in case everybody else wants to use it, but this is what was on it to begin with, right? And it just stuck up. It stuck up way too high. You see it's already higher. So I'll take this. This is the original one. I just twisted it out. It just press fits in there, and you can pry it out. I'll press this one in and have it go this way, because this tube, I think that tube ran along the side and up underneath that valve cover. So I'll do the same. I'll probably just cut this hose right here, put it on here, and then run it up in there somewhere. And then we'll put on this last bracket. The transmission will be ready. Oh, I did not cut off these two, because that's where this bracket goes, and this cable connects to here. This is that neutral cable. Since these are electronic transmission, you can't just throw it in a neutral. If you lose your battery and you need to throw it in a neutral, you pull that cable and it kicks this up, and you can roll the car. The Dodge trucks have it too, somewhere underneath the dash, I think. This, I'll have it come up you know, I'll mount this like it is. I know, this way. And then I'll have it probably, I might have it come back up through the hole in that floorboard and go underneath the seat. This is the one that came with it. They just cut it off. I have a complete one in a box. All right, so we've got the urethane mount, and these come with it. And that's what this will bolt to. It's got a little Allen head in there. And I probably could have mounted these first. We'll get this screwed in real quick. And then you do like that. I've already got this one on just to test it out. So what we'll do is, we'll hold this up. Got a flat washer, a lock washer, and the nut itself. I can get these all. I'm gonna do this first just to hold it up. Then I can start this. Nut, lock. There we go. Nut. Okay, flatten, lock, nut. I'm gonna leave this loose because I don't know where it's gonna sit. So we'll put it right in the middle. And then this will, this will be in the car, but anyways, you get the idea. So we won't bolt that together yet. But one more piece I did forget, pull this on, is this thing. It's made by Sonnex. I really don't know how to apply it. It's all one piece. And this will allow for a drive shaft to be put in and have a expansion piece, whatever you want to call it. We'll put that in too real quick. Okay, so I've got the adapter for a drive shaft. I'm gonna leave it on there and I'm gonna measure when I get it installed in the car. This we're just leaving loose. Got it shaved down. I'll take the good bracket out of the box or cable, mount it, and then kind of just coil it up here. And then same with the vent. That should do it for the transmission. I'll put all the parts in the description. And then what we'll do next video will be tearing these manifolds off, putting the headers on, motor mounts, probably pull all this front assembly off just to make it easier to put on the K-member. I need to drop that K-member out too, put it on that roller. We're gonna lift the car up, put everything on the K-member like they did from the factory, and just set the car down on top. Anyways, that should do it for the transmission. If you got any questions, let me know.